Welcome back, my little explorers. Now, before we move on to the last topic, I want to once again talk a little bit about grafting because I feel that I explained it a little too quickly in the last part. Now, what happens in grafting is that you take apart. Now, let me explain it to you by a human body. Now, suppose if you get hurt, or if suppose uh, you are wounded somewhere. So, what sometimes people do, for example, if you get burnt or if you're cut somewhere, you take one part of your skin from the other part of your body and or from somebody else's body, and you try to apply that skin on that wounded part, and then you bandage it to graft it into new skin. In plants also sometimes people do that. Now if suppose, see, this is a plant, you cut this part of the plant, then you put it into some other plant and you put bandage it. See, like this you would bandage it as if it is wounded, and then you can graft it together to create a new plant. See, this is called scion and this is called stalk. Stalk is the root part of the plant and scion is the grafted part. So you put scion into the stalk and then you graft it, then you put it, you wrap it with the help of a bandage and you keep it grafted for some days, then automatically it is grafted together. See, let's see this diagram. So scion, you will take the scion, put it in the rootstock, and you will put bandage on it, and it will be grafted into a plant, one single unified plant. So this is grafting. Now let's talk about the last topic in this chapter, which is plant adaptations. Now, like animals, plants also adapt in order to survive in different climatic conditions. Now, as you know, a desert is usually hot and dry. The soil is often sandy or rocky and unable to retain water. In order to cope with the scarcity of water, some plants store water in their stems or leaves. Plants such as cacti is plural of cactus, okay, have bulbous stems that store water. Now, desert plants have spines rather than leaves, and they have light colored hair that helps shade them and help reduce the water loss. So, let me show you desert plants. See, they usually do not have leaves, they have spines. See, this is a cactus. So they have bulbs or they have leaves, or sorry, they have spines so that they can store the water and water is not evaporated in it. So this is how desert plants survive in scarcity. Now, in the region of excessive rainfall, that means opposite of desert, where it rains too much, there is a risk of flooding, soil erosion, and loss of nutrients from the plants from the soil. Now, plants in such regions have flowers and leaves coated with a wax-like substance, which does not allow water to stay on them. The water slides off easily. Now, in plants in these regions have shallow roots which absorb nutrients from the top of the soil. The roots of plants such as mangroves that are found in wet marshlands are propped up as if on stilts so that the water does not collect under them. Let me show you mangroves. So as you can see in this photo, these mangroves, they are standing on the stilts. The roots are on the stilts. So it looks as if, they are above the water. So then the nutrients are not lost. Look at this. See, in this photo, you can see the roots of the mangroves, they are above the ground so that the water does not erode the nutrients and they can retain the nutrients. Now, let's talk about aquatic plants. Aquatic plants have underwater leaves and stems that are flexible and can move with water currents. Some aquatic plants have air spaces in their stems to help hold the plant up in the water. The plant absorbs nutrients through their leaves directly from the water. Some plants have leaves that float on the water to catch sunlight. Floating plants have chlorophyll only on the upper surface of leaves which receive sunlight. The upper surface has a waxy coating that keeps water off. Many aquatic plants produce seeds that can float. So the most popular aquatic plant, as you know, is lotus. So you must have seen that lotus leaves, they keeps on floating on the water. So these are the aquatic plants. The most popular one is lotus. So see, the leaves, they are floating on the water and everything is dispersed from above the water, and only the top of the leaves have chlorophyll in them. There are more aquatic plants. The stems are under the water. Sometimes when you must have gone deep sea diving or snorkeling, you must see that there are plants under the water also. So those are aquatic plants. So I hope, my little explorers, you enjoyed this chapter about how the plants reproduce and you learned a lot. And I will see you next time with a new chapter, with a new video. Till then, if you have any questions, please write them in the comment box. I would be very, very happy to answer all your curious questions. If you have not subscribed to our channel till now, please subscribe so that you can keep learning with Araadhi. Also, I would appreciate it if you can give me a like button and click on the bell icon for getting the notification so that the moment I upload new videos, you can immediately see them. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.